Let's say for any reason, you don't like Zoho inventory, or you're just trying to look for an alternative no matter what, right? So in today's conversation, you are going to get all the answers that you need. So here's a review I really want you to pay attention to. Number 5, you have Bright Pearl. Our score, 8.7 over 10. So when you think about Bright Pearl right off the bat, I want you to think about an inventory software tool that is great for larger businesses. Okay, so you have tons of features in one system. We love that a lot. We love the fact that the system actually comes packed with functionalities and modules. Fantastic. So you basically have in Bright Pearl, you have a one-stop shop for your business. We love that. Okay. And what we also love is that you also have not only core features, but you also have ancillary features. And the only problem we have is transparency. In terms of pricing, you got to call Bright Pearl first, because they really want you to call sales and have some kind of information about your business before actually quoting you. We think this is a mistake, because actually a lot of Bright Pearl competitors, they're giving you a price point. And this is pretty good because it gives you an idea whether or not you can afford the service. So Bright Pearl is basically the only enterprise resource planning system, ERP system into this conversation, and it brings to the table rather, a constellation of features. We love the fact that you have not only in terms of inventory, you have inventory management, but in addition to that, you have things like retail, purchasing, payments, and customer relationship management strategy. So you have all in one, not just the inventory management. So if you're looking for a tool like this, you will love Bright Pearl. And by the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here, to have this quick convo with you about Bright Pearl. And what we love about Bright Pearl is that it's perfect for you if your business is generating revenue above $1 million. So if you're a small business, you're not going to enjoy Bright Pearl, nor can you even afford it. Okay, so you got to make at least $1 million in sales and kind of have some kind of complexity in your inventory management, complexity in your supply chain, complexity in your operational management to really enjoy Bright Pearl, because the system comes with not just inventory management modules, but you also have warehouse management. You have inventory control. You have barcode scanning in some places. So this is really good. I want you to see right now. Here is a pricing for Bright Pearl as of the date of this show. Number 4, you have inflow inventory. Our score, 9 over 10. So what we love about inflow inventory is the fact that this tool is built for small businesses. So while Bright Pearl is built for larger businesses, you have inflow that's great for small businesses. So if you're making less than $1 million a year, if you're making less than $100,000 a year in revenue, you will love inflow. And we love the fact that you have an organized dashboard to track inventory. You have also warehouse management capabilities embedded in the software. So this is really good. And one thing I want to say though is that you have some if you want to add, let's say if you want to have integrations and add-ons, then the pricing goes up, because they do have some pretty expensive add-ons and integrations. Okay, not just from inflow but from third parties also. And the only thing we also don't like is that this inflow inventory is not available on Mac. So if you are a Mac user, you're not going to love inflow inventory. But overall, this is a great inventory management system. And we also love the fact that you are able to customize it based on your needs. So this is really cool. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about the best 5 Zoho inventory alternatives. So if for any reason you don't like Zoho, or you just want to try the competition, you want to really watch this show from A to Z. And so one thing I love about inflow, and one thing we love about inflow, is that the cost is really great. I mean, the price point that you start at is great. And here is a inventory software that actually grows with you. So scalability is already embedded. So if you're making more money, so I said, if you're making $10,000 in revenue, inflow is for you. If you're making $100,000 in revenue, inflow is for you. If you're making $1 million in revenue, inflow is for you, because the software actually scales with your business. So this is really cool. And also one thing we also love is that you are able to, like, you can start with, let's say, 100 orders per month across 1 inventory location and 2 team members, and build your way up to 5,000 monthly orders, unlimited inventory locations, unlimited integrations, and 10 team members. So the scalability here is excellent. But when compared with Zoho, for instance, the plans are expensive though. Okay. And speaking about expensiveness, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is a pricing for inflow inventory. And as of the date of this show, you might have to contact sales though to have a better idea. Number 3, we have a QuickBooks Commerce. Our score, 9.4 over 10. And so when you think about QuickBooks Commerce, I want you to think about a tool that is great for wholesale. So if you're looking for inventory management software, but specifically for wholesale, you will love QuickBooks Commerce. Again, you have easy income and expense tracking. You have a customizability in terms of B2B stores. So if you're a B2B stores, if you're selling to businesses, you will love the integration and the adaptability that QuickBooks Commerce brings to the table. And we love the fact that you have integrations across sales channels, not just one sales channel, not just one sales channel, 2, 3, 4, no, multiple sales channels. So the multiplicity is great here. And you also have, so this is really good. The only problem you might have, and this could be a detriment for some people, is that you have order and SKU limits. So does that really matter for you? Maybe not. It really depends on the kind of business you're running, right? And so the thing is that QuickBooks Commerce, it's important to mention that QuickBooks Commerce is no longer available for purchase as a standalone product. So the features referred to in this review, in today's review, are only relevant for customers who still have QuickBooks Commerce bundled with their QuickBooks Online subscription. So if you want to learn more about e-commerce accounting, features that they're part of QuickBooks Online, it's more important. It's better to contact QuickBooks directly. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that this is important, and it's also one of those things to remember that QuickBooks Commerce is part of the QuickBooks family of brands, the software behemoth, and primarily QuickBooks is known for their accounting software. And this inventory solution is good but not great. It's best for wholesale because it is designed to be used with e-commerce. So this is kind of cool. And yeah, so here is a pricing for QuickBooks Commerce as of the date of this show. Okay, so just remember, QuickBooks Commerce is great for e-commerce, specifically B2B e-commerce. Number 2, we have Sin7. Our score, 9.6 over 10. So when you think about Sin7, I want you to think about a tool that is great for growing businesses. So if you're looking for inventory management software that is great for growing businesses, not just the businesses that are just small or large or established, whatever. No, a business that has a lot of movement in the revenue and in the liquidity department, then you will love Sin7. Okay, and so you have a shipping and warehouse management modules. This is really good. I mean, if you really think about, if you have multiple locations, if you have multiple warehouses, if you're looking for multiple parts in your inventory system, you will love Sin7. And you have barcode scanning capabilities. You have B2B showroom. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, the only thing is Sin7 is not cheap though. It's it's on the expensive path of things, and so yeah, so Sin7 in our view is one of the more expensive inventory management systems on the market, but that doesn't mean it's not worth it. All of Sin7's plans include the core inventory modules along with the automation workflows and a connection to accounting, e-commerce, shipping, or marketplaces. So here I'm talking about, Amazon. I'm talking about eBay. I'm speaking about the Etsy. I'm speaking about Bonanza. I'm speaking about a lot of things, Facebook Marketplace, and what have you. So more expensive plans include B2B stores and warehouse management plus third-party logistics. So if you're interested in 3PL and you want to have 3PL for any reason, you need to actually get on Sin7's more expensive plans. And so all of this adds up to a great inventory management system for businesses on the rise that want to scale with Sin7. So this is really important to really remember. By the way, boss, I want to quickly take the time to remind you of today's topic. I'm explaining to you the 5 best Zoho inventory alternatives. Obviously, we're speaking about inventory management software. And if for any reason you don't like Zoho or you are looking for, let's say, an alternative, a substitute to Zoho, this review is for you. So number 5, we have Bright Pearl. Number 4, Inflow Inventory. Number 3, we have QuickBooks Commerce. Number 2, we have Sin7. And number 1, right now, before I talk about number 1, I just want to show you on the screen. Here is a pricing for Sin7 as of the date of this show. So I said it was expensive. Yeah, it's still expensive, but hey, listen, here is a pricing for Sin7 as of the date of this show. Number 1, we have Ordoro. Our score, 9.7 over 10. What we love about Ordoro is the fact that this is an all-in-one software tool. Fantastic, fantastic. You have a lot of modules, a lot of perks, a lot of capabilities, a lot of functionalities. Fantastic. And the thing is that you have easy navigation for various sales channels. You have automations and analytics to help your business grow. And you have built-in barcodes, returns, and shipping. So this is really good. The only thing is Ordoro is not cheap though. It's not really, I mean, you have a lot of tools, you have a lot of capabilities, but hey, listen, you are going to shell out close to $1,000 per month, depending on the complexity of your inventory. Okay, so Ordoro is the e-commerce inventory management system. So it's one of the better services out there. And so basically, if you are an e-commerce seller, if you're selling on Shopify, Big Cartel, Wix, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, or on one of the marketplaces, Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and what have you, you will love Ordoro, because basically we have been really impressed with all the features that they keep adding. Ordoro is really kicking ass when it comes to e-commerce inventory management. Okay, so basically the pricing is kind of, like I said, pricing starts from $4.99 and can go all the way to $9.99 per month. And the thing is that, but if you are an e-commerce business that's really making a lot of money and you want to have a clear control of your inventory management, then you will love Ordoro. And so analytics are a huge part of Ordoro system, with built-in systems tracking, let's say, everything from cash tied up in inventory to best and worst selling products. So think about the granularity here. Think about the details that you're getting from the analysis by having a tool such as Ordoro. Fantastic. And Ordoro helps you understand overall performance to better manage business and stock. So with the ability to unify your inventory across all sales channels, you can be sure, and I guarantee you can be sure that your stock levels are updated, whether you sold to a person online or in your store. So this is kind of cool. And I want to show you right now the Ordoro pricing tiers as of the date of this show. I really need to say one thing, that Ordoro is better if your business is growing. If your e-commerce business is really growing and you have multiple businesses, that's when you want to get Ordoro. But if you have one store or 2 stores, get something else. So the review, those top 5. Now I want to give you an overview. So it's really important to really summarize things here. So if you're looking for, let's say you are looking for a Zoho inventory alternative, and let's say you are looking for a small business alternative, you have to go with Inflow. If you're trying to scale up, like let's say you are scaling up and things are happening for you, you want to go with Sin7. Okay, if you want to integrate with accounting, with all accounting software, or you want to have advanced accounting capabilities in your inventory management, you want to go with QuickBooks Commerce. Okay, if you got a large business and you want to really take advantage of the best inventory management software out there, you want to go with Bright Pearl. So because Bright Pearl does offer you the capability, the ERP, the Enterprise Resource Planning adaptation that you need, so that you're not really feel like, okay, how come I'm not able to manage my inventory? That's because based on your size and based on the complexity of your inventory management, of your warehouse management system, you need to have a tool such as Bright Pearl. And if you're looking for the best e-commerce option when it comes to inventory management, when it comes to Zoho inventory alternatives, you want to go with Ordoro. Okay, so overall, the thing is that, is Zoho inventory good at all? Yes. But, some people like Zoho, some people don't like Zoho. I mean, Zoho is one of the best inventory management systems out there, particularly for small business owners. So with its free plan, you can start managing a small inventory at no cost before upgrading to a paid plan that goes up to unlimited monthly users and monthly orders also. So with e-commerce integrations, barcoding, tracking, and up to 15 warehouses and users, Zoho is a really great option for small business owners looking for a simple but effective inventory management solution. Having said that, some people don't like the integrations in Zoho, or some people just don't like the Zoho, I would say the Zoho ecosystem of software tools, because Zoho is not just, they don't just do inventory. They do a CRM, they do project management, they do human capital, so they do HR. They do a lot of stuff. So, but some people, for some reason, I know, Zoho is great, whatever, but I just don't like them. So if you're one of those people, or you just want to try something else, then I'll give you all the 5 alternatives here. And the thing is, when people talk about Zoho inventory, some people say, well, it's free, it's not free, they're just trying to razzle dazzle you. But I'm here to guarantee to you that it is free. We reached out to the company, and Zoho inventory is free. So when you start, you can start by paying nothing. Okay. And then when you grow, because see, the thing is, when it's free, of course, you have limitations in the features, in the capabilities, in the modules you have access to. And you also have some limitations in the number of users. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, Zoho is a business. They're not a charity. So they actually took some time and resources and commitment to produce such a wonderful inventory software tool. They need to monetize their investment. That just makes sense. So, but if you want to, if let's say you're a small business and you're not generating enough revenue to justify an investment in inventory software, you can go with Zoho. Yes, it starts free, okay, and it's really truly free. It's not a free trial either. You can start selling and tracking products immediately and for as long as you want with this plan. The free Zoho inventory plan offers 50 orders per month with 50 shipping labels, 1 warehouse, e-commerce integrations, and access for 2 users. Okay. And the thing is that it's great if you are just starting out and looking to branch into inventory management software. So this is an important element you really pay attention to. So the best program, if you will, to track your inventory depends again on what kind of business model you have. So if you are in e-commerce, for example, like I said, you want to go with Odora. If you are growing, you want to look for inflow. You want to really pay attention to inflow, or maybe Sin7. If you're a larger business, you definitely want to go with Bright Pearl, because if you were to go with Odoro, or you were to go with Sin7 or QuickBooks or inflow inventory, your stock management might be a little messed up. So you really want to go with a tool that is built. I'll say specifically for larger enterprises, because see, you have, when we talk about ERP, an ERP, you do have embedded in that ERP other capabilities like human capital management, for example, CRM, for example, project management, and so on and so forth. So you do have the ability of accessing a larger ecosystem, a larger module ecosystem. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I spoke to you about the top 5 best Zoho inventory alternatives. Before I really recap everything here, I want to acquaint you with the approach we have on this show. We have a method. We have a methodical approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing Zoho inventory alternatives. I want you to check out right now the screenshots on the screen. We have about 3 or 4 screenshots, and we're going to let each screenshot linger on the screen for 5 to 10 seconds, so you have a clear idea what kind of evaluation we have here. Please feel free to put the video on pause so you can read the way we actually analyze, categorize, and evaluate Zoho inventory alternatives. Check this out. All right, quick recap here. So number 1, we have Odoro, 9.7 over 10. Number 2, we have Sin7, 9.6 over 10. Number 3, we have QuickBooks Commerce, 9.4 over 10. Number 4, we have inflow inventory, 9 over 10. Number 5, last but not the least, we have Bright Pearl, our score, 8.7 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.